No other event threatens our planet more than climate change. Most of this is due to the use of fossil fuels. We use coal, oil and gas for heating, mobility and power generation. Moving away from this system requires effort that we must face up to, but also offer one-of-a-kind investment opportunities. This is because the demand for electricity continues to grow unabated. Electricity is a highly sought-after commodity, especially in emerging countries. It is the driver of prosperity, but also political and social stability. Cooling, lighting and robotics, computers and mobile phones. Electricity enables participation in active economic life. Electricity generation from sustainable and renewable sources is the solution. This is particularly true for emerging regions in Africa, which are only just discovering electricity for themselves. Electricity produced in emerging equatorial countries from renewable and sustainable sources, a secure investment in the years to come.
Our company, weelectrify.Africa, is developing wind farms that are tailor-made for this particular market.
We had to adjust the target size of our wind farms several times because the demand for electrical power is just so big.
Africa is booming. It's a growing market. Electricity is demand everywhere.
Africa, a market with over 1.2 billion people.
We are planning the largest wind farm a crowdfunding was ever made for.
Africa needs the third way, absolutely affordable power based on solid and robust technologies.
In Africa you can find sites with a huge potential of wind, onshore like an offshore.
Africa is known for its solar energy potential, but along the Tropic of Cancer and in the desert, there are trade winds which are more than perfectly suited for generating electricity from wind power. The founders of weelectrify.Africa will develop this potential in a targeted manner and, in addition to the popular solar power, supplement and improve the power supply with wind power. Africa is already building several power highways along the coasts and across the entire continent. Electricity suppliers join in networks and form pools, where electricity from many sources is distributed to various consumers. Mauritania lies exactly on the border between two interconnected pools and sells electricity to the east, south, and in the future, also to the north. Currently, another wind farm is under construction at this location. The wind blows there all year round, day in, day out. weelectrify.Africa will build there a new wind farm with an additional capacity of 100 megawatts. This additional electricity will be purchased by the local utility at a predetermined price. In order to produce electricity at low cost, robust and reliable equipment from the dismantling of German wind farms is used in addition to new machines. This technology is simple and easy to maintain. Turbines are purchased at a very low price, thus leveraging the margins. In addition, trade winds are generating far better returns than in Germany. Thanks to a competent team which manages its own spare parts warehouse, the planned wind farm will be a secure, long-term investment with an attractive margin and high interest rates.
It is important that we avoid greenhouse gas emissions and set on sustainable global trends.
We see successful microgrids in many places, but we need also to emphasize on larger units. Urbanization is also in Africa moving on, and the demand for electrical power is rising.
Africa is tired from blackouts 24/7. The base load is the major demand.
Besides building wind farms, the founders of weelectrify.Africa have also set further goals. project financing being mainly secured by international development banks, the company attaches growth and prospects for the sub-Saharan region.
Our idea is to set up a vocational school and a center of excellence for electrical engineers next to our wind farms.
The wind farms will stay in our portfolio because we are interested in long-term partnerships and win-win situations.
It is a cornerstone for infrastructure development and a basis for work. These wind farms benefit everyone.
All steps taken so far have been successful and prove us right. With your support, we'll continue to do everything possible to advance this project and make it a success. Concretely, you can help with this project, avoiding CO2 emissions, saving the climate, promoting large-scale and sustainable electrification, to set global trends, and benefit directly by relying on financial investments, diversifying your portfolio, and perhaps get an idea for where you might want to spend your next holidays.
Support us building large eco-power plants, avoiding greenhouse gas emissions.
Help us to open perspectives, to protect the future of our children and our planet.
Help us to expand this asset class and become part of the success story.